Hey guys, John Lux here, back with our blind playthrough of Septerra Core, Legacy of the Creator. I'm moving the microphone. Jack is in my lap though. He's just chilling out. Alright, so last time I knew we went to the factory and figured that out. I guess we fought the brain too. The real brain. Still kind of disappointed by that. I really thought it would have been... Because it looked like we destroyed it, and then, you know, and then they're like, no, you actually didn't destroy it, so, whatever. Right, so this time I want to basically go back to the factory. We will... I just want to bring everyone there and just see what they all have to say. I noticed Tori is gone. Oh, he's here. Oh, with Layla. What are you doing, kid? You better be making sure it's good.
Is Layla okay?
Yeah, I brought her from the ship. I wanted to help out.
Are you going soft, Tori?
No. I just feel responsible for some of this, for what I got you into.
Wow, you're finally growing up, Tori.
See, this is what I mean about the whole, oh, you little rascal. Oh, you just... I mean, technically, I don't know if anyone got killed, but, you know, I mean, Mayor enslaved the people. Right? Oh, you helped him, you know... Oh, jeez. Yep. That's exactly what I meant, though. Exactly what I mean.
Have you the items we require?
Maya's already talked to them.
What are you?
The spirit made whole, absent of flesh and free to see.
Interesting. So they actually are... They were people at one time, apparently, but... They transcended their physical bodies, or fleshly bodies.
Great birds see the ants, but the ants do not realize their audience.
Boring.
Okay. It's very, like, Mechanicus thing. You know, like Warhammer 40k, Adeptus Mechanicus, they want to shed their, you know... When I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I wanted to be the blessed machine or whatever. Okay, so we've done both of those. Let's do the two weirdos, right? The two that can't talk. Did we Yeah, and you're fully upgraded. I think we upgraded everybody. Alright, next. I just want to see what they all say, I'm curious.
Have you the items we require?
What did he say?
That was interesting. So they had a little conversations, Maya like, wait, what did he say? And they just repeated what Runner barked. Funny.
What did he say?
He pledged his faith in us, as he says his people did of old.
Whoa. You don't have to go, Jack. I thought they were going to do the same thing with Runner, but I'm glad they didn't use the same joke. Still. Alright, let's do Aram. Or, well... And Aram. There we go. Aram and Lobo. We'll see what they say. Yeah, the thing with Tori... I don't know. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna get crap for it. Someone out there will be like, you can't do that. You could, you're a bad person. It's like, look.
Have you the items we require?
I guess I won't deny that, right? With, you know, laughing at the people that got killed because they're like, ISIS is a cultural or social like evil. Evil in the Middle East is a social construct. It's like, you're going to a war zone. What do you think was going to happen? You know, am I glad that they got beheaded? No. But, I mean, what did you think was going to happen, honestly? You know, so there's that. But also, honestly, people that would judge me, probably worse people than I am. Like, seriously, if you can't look at someone else... I don't know. I mean, maybe they're not. Maybe they are right. But it's like... whatever, you know? It's, yeah. I'm sure all the people... well, some of the people that would do that are these same people that are like... you know, tell kids that are being bullied, like, violence isn't the answer. And when I say bullied, I mean getting their ass kicked or whatever. Harassed. What... teach them, get them, you just gotta talk with them. It's like you're not living in the real world, you know? These people's lives are falling apart. The ones that, you know, live like that have that mentality. It's like their life is, you know, not together because they don't live... they live as how the world ought to be, not how it actually is. And the world is freaking full of terrible, awful, horrible things.
Are you robots or cyborgs?
Neither. We are vessels of the soul.
Neat.
Just exactly what does this factory produce anyway? Anything of value?
None to humans, I assure you.
Down the stairs. Oh, Aram's caught, Lobo's caught. That's fine. Alright, next thing, to the factory. I wonder if we should get, lead. Grub and lead. I suppose we could do that. They're both pretty fast, right? Grub. Lead. And they can both repair. And then Maya can do whatever she needs to do. Core wrench, heavy mail. I'm pretty sure that's everything we need. And then... smelting complex. Alright, let's save. Save. Yeah, save here. I don't know. What's up, guys? Can I just walk through, see your boss? I'm sure Mayor is there now. Well, it doesn't matter if he is. We'll try level 2. I mean, it's possible they'll just run. Ooh, boomerang, huh? Okay. That was terrible, lead. Like, Maya attacks better. Oh, that's fine, I guess. That's cool. We'll keep lead with us. She's got, like... she's, like, the worst. She is the worst. Let's just go through Because we're basically at the point where the experience they're giving us is equivalent to we'll try this one. To what enemies are doing, you know? See, that's decent. I guess she's more of an attacker, which is weird. I'll just have him attack. It kind of reminds me of Maya got a level, yay! Okay. I didn't expect that, but alright. The original Fallout game. You got to... was it Junktown? And... let's attack. And, there's basically two sides. There was Gizmo, who was, like, the mobster, the mob boss. And then you had the sheriff. And they sort of, you know, the sheriff was like this moralistic crusader, and Gizmo was just a businessman, but he was ruthless. And so, generally, you would think you sided with the sheriff, who is good, you know, and things turn out well. But at the end, originally, you found out that if you sided with the sheriff, he was a tyrant. You know, he's one of these moral busybodies, and he would just, like, hang everybody. Whereas Gizmo, he was a businessman, and, you know, you let people do what they want as long as there's not a lot of crime, and it's fine. It was peaceful. And then for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they got, but they patched it later. They patched it later to reverse it, so that, oh, you know, oh, we can't support criminality, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, that's, I mean, come on. Let's go kill these guys, because, you know, they're here. And also, we're going to fight them on the way back anyway. May as well do it now. Let's try boomerang these two. That's okay. And then I'll use Maya's Heat Seeker. Cool. Yeah, I don't... oh, Grub got a level. That's good. I just don't know why they felt like they had to... oh, come on. Alright. Yeah, the maps merging there is a little weird. Are we gonna see Mayor? Maybe just never see him. Let's do this. We'll have her boomerang, and then we'll, kind of same thing. Oh, that's not as much, though. Oh, beam? We'll do Heat Seeker. I don't know if it would hit both of them. Oh, that's not good. Alright, Grub. Figure it out. I guess with the Fallout thing, they just thought they were supporting criminality, which... I don't know. I thought it was... I mean, no, I don't think so. But maybe they were like, oh, we have to be moral or whatever. Or maybe that was virtue signaling at its most basic. But it's just... Alright, so here's the computer. We can eyeball it now. I think we could before.
Could this be Mayor's computer?
This is the computer Mayor uses to control all of the work bots.
Pretty old. He should have upgraded.
Reformatting disk. What does it do? Give control back to Grub?
Attack! Kill them!
Miss Maya, how are you?
No, you idiots! Attack them! Kill! Rend! Destroy!
There you go.
I can't hurt my friends.
What are you guys doing here?
We're tired of being pushed around.
Yeah, we're here to kick ass and take names.
Oh, now that the threat's over,
You'll
huh?
all pay for this. Let's get him.
Well, I hope they don't hurt him too bad.
Canal key, there you go. I mean, to be fair, this was made in more of an innocent time. You know what I mean? But still, it still bugs me. It was like, there's this anime Gargantua and the Verdurous Planet or something like that. And there's basically the world is flooded and humanity survives by being on these like giant basically ships that you have a bunch of ships that kind of stick together like a big fleet, like a village of tiny ships, and they get attacked by pirates, and this one guy basically from the future with his mech like wipes out a bunch of them, and they're like, no, you can't do that, that's terrible because they'll retaliate. It's like, dude, they're attacking you, they're kidnapping and raping you, they're enslaving you, but you don't want to fight back because it'll escalate things. It's like, I mean, on the one hand, I can kind of see it, but it's like, just wipe out the pirates then. You know what I mean? It's, would you, because they'll just attack you again. It's like, I was actually watching this Thomas Sowell video, and right before this, it was about the economics of crime, and it was fascinating. It was basically, like, gun control actually raises crime because people aren't worried, because criminals aren't worried about getting shot. You know, there's less risk to crime, and so the amount of crime goes up. There was some country that he said that made it a law that every household had to have a firearm for self-defense. And burglaries dropped by almost 90%, like instantly. And it's like, well, yeah, they don't want to get shot. So it's just this thing of, if you allow yourself to be pushed around, you're gonna get pushed around. Just oh, let's check out the canal key. Well, we'll do that in a second. We'll ditch Lead because she sucks. She's actually okay as an attacker, but but there's better attackers out there. All right, so this must be the canal key, and it looks like that big wheel thing in case you forget. And then we're gonna go to shell 4. But let's do shell 6. Right, because it talked about the temple, the chosen ruins. Which we can't open, it's locked.
It's a door of some kind. Ugh, but it won't open.
Yep, and then this, where we need a cable. Which presumably we get from the...
Something has been ripped out of this panel.
Look here. It seems a cable of some sort is missing.
I'm bound to find something valuable in a temple as old as this.
Do I need to bring all the different people, like with the factory door, until I find the one person that's like, oh, I could, like Lobo. He's like, oh, I could bypass this. You know what? Let's find out. Let's try Runner, because you never know. And then Badu. I don't know, it's just weird. It's like people are so disingenuous as well. It's the whole, like, you advocate defending yourself, and they're like, you advocate violence. It's like, okay, tell you what, then everyone else have a gun and you don't get one, or something like that. It's just this weird. People are moralistic. You know, they'll happily preach to you from their high horse, until they're the ones that are personally at risk, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." It's like that experiment where they, like, there's the police training thing where, you know, rookie police are. It's like a training exercise where there's two people fighting, and the guy, you know, the rookie cop is basically sent there to settle the dispute, right? Or someone's like, hey, there's a fight in the parking lot or whatever. It's two guys, like, arguing. They come up, and the big dude of the two that are fighting turns and, like, steps up. What do you want? Blah, blah, blah. And the cop usually gets, you know, freaked out and pulls their weapon and usually shoots. I mean, it's all fake. It's training. But that's what happens. And there was some journalist or something that was like, oh, police, you know, they're trigger happy, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he was saying. It was something like that. He was, oh, there's too much police brutality and blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, okay, well, do you want to do this? He's like, yeah. And then he did exactly what everyone else does, right? He shoots. And they're like, why did you shoot him? He was unarmed. And they're like, well, oh, you know, I guess I didn't know how hard police had it and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, all you have to do is use your brain. It's like we're not saying that there's not corruption in the police force. We're not saying that, you know, they don't screw up. We're not saying they shouldn't be held accountable. But we're saying their job is hard and there's crappy people out there. You know, but I don't know, man.
I have no knowledge of such things.
I appreciate your honesty.
This is a chosen temple. Our people use light to allow our biocomputers to talk to each other. This door is not responding because it has no communication line.
Okay, where do we get one? Tori's got it, doesn't he? Because it said he took 2 things, right? And they're fiber optic cables. So we probably have to go... Well... maybe we do need to go back to Tori. I figured, well, let's go... we'd probably have to go through the Shell 4 thing. Who did we not bring? We didn't bring Lead, and we didn't bring Lobo. My thought was, okay, well, maybe we need to go to Shell 4, you go through the temple, but maybe not.
A cable's missing from the panel.
It's mechanical, but like I've never seen. I'm afraid I wouldn't know how to open it.
Okay, so Grub, Lead, and Selena all knew, which is neat. It's possible Runner and Lobo knew, or Badu, but you never know. Okay, so back to Shell 2. We're gonna see if we can talk to Tori about the cable. We'll just talk to him. Maybe he knows.
Is Layla okay?
Yeah, I brought her from the ship. I wanted to help out.
Are you going soft, Tori?
No. I just feel responsible for some of this, for what I got you into.
Wow, you're finally growing up, Tori.
The other thing is, we try some children as adults. You know, there are things that kids can do where it's like, you should have known. Like, this is way too heinous to use. Well, hey, Jack. To use childhood as an excuse. All right, so let us... do we want to bring Corgan? I guess. Let's... You're in the way, you silly. Hang on, let's switch Corgan out for Grub, because Grub is my new bestie. Alright, and equip Corgan. You have your blade. Yep, you have your boots, I hope. Heavy shell, because you need the armor and the cat's paw. Really, is there nothing better? Knuckles for power. Knuckles for power. Titan. Ooh. Okay. Vitality. Who else could use this, though? That raises armor, but it lowers strike and power. But still, I mean, who uses the other Titan thing? I don't know. Is that the only, quick silver, quick light, quick gem. I guess we could give him the Titan ring. Yeah. Or was that for... No, he's got the quick gem. Quick gem. Okay, what about, you are so cute. And Runner has the... Oh, Snaketail. Is that better? Oh, Snaketail is an upgraded cat's paw. What about the Titan thing, then? Oh, just better... Okay. It's fine. They basically both equate to the same speed. What about the speed gem? Quick gem. Probably be about the same. Maybe one more, but that's fine. All right, we'll give Corgan the Titan then. That's fine. Nothing wrong with, you know, a little bit of extra speed. And armor. I mean, sure, it's not as strange. Do we need to, like, leave somewhere first and get back on the ship to heal up? Oh, yeah, of course. Why must you sit there, my cat? All right, then, to Shell 4. Now, the next question is, what about... Where was it? It was in the shipping transport area, right? Well, if you don't want me to touch your paws, then why go there? Let's go to the... Not the Bounty Hunter District. That's not it. Or is it? No. I want to look at the shops, or at least one of the shops again, or a couple of the shops, whatever. Would you get in my lap? Here, come on. Come on. You know, it also, the whole thing with Tori and trying kids as adults and all that stuff. Like, I'm not just saying like string up people, although honestly, maybe that is the most effective thing, considering it's a small percentage of criminals that keep repeating crimes. You know, and getting rid of them, because there's some people that are just irredeemable, that can't be rehabilitated. It's like, why would we keep those people around? The only argument would be, at least with the current legal system and stuff, that the death penalty is more expensive than life in prison, at least so I'm told. And I do believe in fair trials and due process and all that stuff. I don't believe in the Chinese method of, you know, we've determined you're guilty, here's 2 bullets, charge the family for the bullets or whatever. Like, that's not cool. Where they just, you know, everything's so corrupt and all that. No, due process and fairness is important. But yeah, we're, you know, if people are irredeemable, maybe make sure they can't hurt anyone anymore. And
Hello, take your time.
And if they're not, then if they can be rehabilitated, then rehabilitate them. You know. In Tori's case, I think it's more than just a slap on the wrist. We can just look at the prices and see. But that looks... Wind City might have the end tier stuff. So let's go. Shipping, yeah. It was here, right? It wasn't the bounty hunter area, it was... What's up with this guy?
Can you...
Hey, sweet thing.
Get away from me, creep.
That's hilarious. He's clearly gay, though. He has that lisp. Hey, sweet thing. That reminds me, I knew a guy that could do the... the Family Guy, the creepy old dude with like the how you doing? The whistle. I thought I clicked on this dude, did I not? I did.
What'll it be?
But it was when he would do that, it was so creepy, like it made my skin crawl. I was just like,
Can I interest you in anything?
But yeah, with the thing with Tori, it reminds me of one of my coworkers. She's got kids, and she made the comment of, "I'm raising adults. I'm not raising children." And I was like, maybe more people should think that way. Right, Jack? I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like,
Looks like some sort of sewer.
There must be a mechanism to open it.
probably so.
This symbol looks ancient. Reminds me of the style of the Seven Winds.
The ancient army of Marduk?
Aye, the Seven Winds. One army from each world shell to defeat Gemma.
Yep. We're in the right place. I knew we were. Where does it go? Right in the middle? Oh, it's not going to show you. It just opens. And who are you?
there?
I bring news from General Campbell of Ankara.
He's alive?
Led's father? He survived?
Yes. He awaits your help in South Farm on Shell 3.
Well, now what do I do?
You mean as opposed to going in there? Should we just go to see him? It probably doesn't matter. My thought says pull up the guide. At least see if the guide's like, oh, you must do this first because otherwise you can't do this or whatever. Let's check it out, I suppose. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, I'm not. I kind of talk like a hard ass, but I try not to be. It's one of those things where. Like, you have to be harsh, because life can be harsh. And if you're too soft, life will run over you, you know? And it's, you know, grant mercy when you can, and when they're worthy of it. You know, the people, like, sorry, I'm gonna ramble for another little second. The people that, the whole Vic Mignogna thing, you have people that are basically trying to drive this dude to kill himself, by accusing him of sexual assault, they say he's a pedophile, all this stuff. And it's like, okay, show me the proof. And they're like, well, you know, oh, that's when he attacked me. He attacked me on this point. Just ask so-and-so. And they ask so-and-so, and he's like, yeah, none of that happened. Oh, well, you know, I mean, I'm sure he's still really terrible. It's like, and his thing was, like, even, what is it? What's the, Funimation. Like, Funimation put up a tweet that's like, hey, we don't deal with sexual predators, or something like that. And he said, like, at the end, when they were doing mediation, like, what can you do? Can you come to an agreement before going through the lawsuit? Is basically what my understanding of what mediation is. And he was like, tell you what, I will drop the lawsuit against Funimation if they just take the tweet down. And they're like, no, we're not going to take the tweet down calling you a predator. And so people like that, no mercy. No mercy for them. They'll beg for mercy. When they're losing, they'll be like, mercy, mercy. And just like the General Balcom guy, or hell, even Saving Private Ryan, the one dude they're gonna kill, like the Nazi guy, and they're like, no, we're better than that, let him go. Like, when I was a kid, I used to think that stuff. Used to be like idealistic. I mean, I still am idealistic, but it's like, used to think that way. And then you learn, you those that would show you no mercy, you can't be merciful to them, because the consequences are too great. You know, that's being an adult. You have to be harsh, because otherwise someone will suffer. And it might not be you, it might be the people you're supposedly taking care of, right? That's the thing, you know. We're not in an ideal world. But yeah, those people, because I guarantee if the whole we're about, at this point in time, my understanding of the Vic Mignogna lawsuit is that he's still waiting for the results of his appeal, because the judge was freaking awful. And so we'll see. I hope he gets his appeal, and I hope all the parties are brought back into it, and then, you know, I hope justice occurs. Let's put it that way. I actually don't hope for them to be, well, no, I do take that back. I hope that they receive what they were trying to inflict upon him. Let's put it that way. Turnabout is fair play, right? But they'll beg for mercy. I guarantee it. People like that do, as soon as it starts coming. And I think he will grant it. Probably. Right? But you shouldn't. Stuff like that, you shouldn't. It's like, no, you had your option. You know? Because he gave him the choice. He tried to settle, and they were like, no. Like, none of them wanted to even just stop talking smack. Alright, let's check out the guide. So this was the chosen sewer key. It says go to the mold forest. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's talking about... Oh, the core keys, right? The 4 core keys. Okay. Get the mirror fate card. Yep. Okay, chosen sewer duct. Green palace key. Doomsday blueprints. Okay, fight the brain. I used Summon Water combo plus slow against it. Fair enough, I guess. Chaos Fate. Prano. No one was left to be saved. Talk to Aziz about the core. Visit Uncle. Tori's at the factory. Elder gives you a reformatting disc. Or whoever. Okay. Evelyn tried to reanimate Layla. They need a talisman from an ancient chosen temple on Shell 6. Healing plant out of Lens Forest on Shell 4. That can be reached by a sewer on Shell 4. Oh, so we need to go to both 4 and 6. I mean, I know they said that, but... I don't know why I thought 1 would be optional, I guess. Let's see. Get the canal key from Mayor. Use a key at the sewer gate. An Ankaran soldier arrives telling you Led's father is waiting for you in Shell 3. You have to decide... I think Layla is dead and will not become deader, so let's head for the tavern in South Farm. Okay. Let's do that then. That's fine. We can do that now. And there was something about... Because I read really fast and it was... So my brain kind of saw all of it. Talks about an anti-Doomsday Device, which is dumb. If that's the case. But anyway, it's like Layla is dead but won't become deader. I mean, technically she's in stasis, suspended animation, whatever. Yeah, I kind of... Part of me does miss the innocence of well, I mean, then again, I guess this game is not really innocent in that way, right? Because it's like, oh, Tori, you helped Mayor try to eliminate the people. You silly goose. Right? And even Mayor, he was like, kill them! You know, and the dudes show up and they're like, we'll get you, Mayor. It's just like... I don't know. There's innocence. Oh, there is. Should we bring lead? Yes. There's treating things in an innocent manner. And then there's bringing up stuff like this and being dumb about it. Which is what they did here. So, I don't know. Alright, lead is you. Ugh, man. Hopefully my rambling's okay. I know I do it a lot. It's just one of the... Stuff like this is one of my pet peeves, because it's not... Like, this is the politics that I mean. It's about the morality of stuff. It's not... It's not... You know... Left, good, right, bad, left, right, good, bad, whatever. Republicans, bad or good. Democrats, bad or good. Like, I don't really care about that so much, because that's not the important thing. The important thing is there an actual foundation of morality, so that even if we disagree about a choice, right? Like, we have like taxes. Should we put taxes more into police or more into schooling, right? And you can have a discussion about that, because it's not really clear. It's not a clear-cut answer, like what should be done. And we can have that discussion and we can actually disagree and be okay as long as we both agree that there's certain things that are appropriate or inappropriate. You know, the whole, you know, splintering of all this stuff, like, you know, identity politics, all that stuff. Everybody's like, you're a Nazi if you think differently than I do, or whatever. It's like, it is so damaging. Like, you these people don't understand. They don't understand. But we'll all, you know, hopefully we don't find out.
General Campbell?
Maya, you've come. I feared you would ignore my request.
Oh, your daughter has been very worried about you.
We don't have time to argue of the past. I'm here to try and correct my mistakes. I'm dying.
Dying?
Radiation from all of the experimental weapons I was involved in. But I want to redeem myself before I go. I've learned that Janam was developing a counter-weapon that can neutralize the Doomsday Device Daskius stole from my ship.
But Janam was destroyed.
Yes. But this weapon still lies in its bowels. If you can find a way to reach it and recover the weapon, it can be used against Daskius.
How?
Janam now rests under this very continent, where the Doomsday weapon put it. Find a way to blast through from the catacombs of Wind City to the now underground Janam labs. Here's a pack of explosives, but you'll need to find more. After that, a key card will be needed to open the door to the heart of the lab.
What sort of card?
One of the security passes used by the Janam generals. High-level clearance.
But where will I find one?
You won't find one inside the lab, so you must search quickly. We need that weapon.
Okay, so finally got explosives. And I guess you need Aram to use them. And then you'll need more. So I don't know if we need to go to the... Do you need to go into the catacomb? Like, how does he know how much we need? Anyway. Do we go into the catacombs, blow it up, and then go in, and then there's more in there? Or do we need to go, like, to the mining dude and get more explosives? Right? And I'm pretty sure we have the security pass, because we took Lobo to that wrecked ship and got it from there.
What kind of weapon are we searching for?
It will neutralize the Doomsday Device that Daskius uses to raise the land masses. But it's hidden in the bowels of the labs of Janam, which is now under our very feet. Look, after blasting through the catacombs, you'll need a Janam security pass to get into the final building. But you won't find one inside the labs themselves.
At least he's honest about that. Maybe we'll find explosives, though.
I got nothing to say.
Oh, come on, your girlfriend. Her dad is alive. For now.
Father, I'm glad you're alive.
Your mother would be very proud of you. I loved her very much. I wish I'd been there for her when she was sick, instead of creating these godforsaken weapons.
I know. She loved you too. She just never understood why you were so obsessed with protecting us.
Janam's war plagues took her away from me. I only wanted to make sure that never happened to you. Now I'm paying for my obsession.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing when the time comes.
Did she just say she didn't understand why you were obsessed with protecting us? Okay. Why do you want to protect us, Daddy? Are you dumb? Like, okay. Also, it's weird, but I'm pretty sure... It's not Armstrong. I don't remember the dude's name. Maybe it is Armstrong. I don't know. I think he has the same voice actor as Daskius. I mean, I'm fine with that. Alright. So, now we have explosives. Do we need more? I mean, he said we needed more. Let's grab... Oh, yeah. I need to be on the ship to change people. I'm going to pull up the guide again because I don't necessarily want to waste a lot of time. Because I don't want to go in there and then be like, oh, we need more explosives. Son of a... You know what I mean? Like... Alright, okay, General Campbell... Gives us explosives to break our way through the catacombs. We need a key card. Don't know if that's Lobo specific. Talking to Campbell. Lobo mentions a wrecked Genome ship as a source. Let's go to the wrecked ship on Shell 5. I visited the southern forest on Shell 3 again, now being able to defeat all 5 waves. Yeah. Then I tortured them by using summon plus gamma plus all. Okay. Rock number 5 produces 3 ordinary beasts and spirit guard against all elementary attack. Back to the wreck. Yes. In the wreck, blah blah blah. Hub Lobo, look at the door, get your Genome security pass. Let Lobo look at the device in the room. He's able to cure the disease. Go to Gregor, talk to a man. Lobo will heal the townsfolk. Yep, okay. Decide to visit Lens Forest now by entering the sewers and the shipping transport. I'm just going to read all of this. Because reasons, I guess. Because I don't know. My brain saw it, and so before it processes it, let's just dive in. Because next is Chosen Ruins, right? So, let's see. Okay, entering the sewers. A desired healing plant. Light beam in a hole in the wall. Take one of the leaves by using the terrarium to get the terrarium with leaf. Put it inside the hole. Take the optic vine from the plant. Ah, okay. That's how you get into the Chosen Ruins. Fair enough. Guess that seems. I mean, it's probably a huge area, but it seems short. Just the temple, the lens temple thing. Notice he didn't say we're going in there yet, but that's, you know what, that's fine. Let's take him just because, and then we'll go. Why not? Why not? He didn't say go up into that area either yet. He wasn't like go in there, because with the Gemma or whatever, the Chaos card, I'm pretty sure we'd. Like, that's really powerful. Especially with Grub. Okay, you're stuck on that. That's fantastic. It's kind of weird because part of me does wish that I could care less about all this stuff, right? Like, part of the reason I get so wound up about like how they're like, oh, Tori, oh, Mayor, you tried to enslave us all and kill us all, you rascal. Oh, I hope they don't hurt him too bad. Oh, ha 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 ha. You know, it's like some 80s sitcom or something. It's like, no. Because that's how if it had no consequences, I'd be fine. But that's how real people get hurt, and that's why we're in the situation that we're in. Oh wow, this is a bigger area than I thought. Well, let's stop here then. Let's just save with that. I don't know. Bam. All right, guys, well, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Any questions, comments, concerns about anything that I say, that's fine. Leave them. I read all of them. I try and respond to all of them. Not on BitChute, though, for some reason. I mean, you could try, but BitChute, for some reason, doesn't notify me about the comments anymore. I don't know why. I was going to say maybe it happened when they updated the upload thing, but this was before that. So, and I know because I just happened to click on one of my videos and saw like a comment or two that it didn't notify me of. So I was like, all right, well, I guess that's not working. Yeah, so if you need, or if you want me to hear, or if you want me to see your response or see your comment, unfortunately YouTube, you know, maybe BitChute can get it together, but who knows? And, you know, comments are going away anyway. Especially, BitChute's in the UK, which just implemented some, like, hate speech laws. So, yeah, that's only a matter of time before they're like, you said whatever word. Some totally innocuous word that's now a slur for whatever reason. You said the word guy. That is gender specific. You or something dumb. You said the word mother. You have to use the word birthing person now. Like, that's not even... They're doing that in the freaking US government now. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, any comments, questions, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. Usually takes me a few days, either due to laziness or work. But yeah. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with that Thomas Sowell video that I watched about the economics of crime. It was fascinating, really, really interesting, and stuff like that where you actually find out that, like, organized crime actually was strangely enough, it reduced crime. Like, it was very safe. Strangely, like, it's really weird. It's but that's kind of that whole, you know, and heck, not even that. It's like the economic, like, you could get rid of all crime, but the economic cost for doing so would be astronomical, you know. And so some crime is, like, as far as like economic viability, like, some crime is better than none, which is weird. But this is that adult thing that I mentioned. Like, as a kid, you're like, no crime, get rid of all the crime, and then as an adult, you're like, you know what? I mean, it's not worth it. But yeah, I mean, that video is really interesting. I do recommend it highly. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.